Hi there and welcome to another FL Studio tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to change a normal kick drum like this one into a rumbling techno kick drum like this one. Here's another example. Without effects, and with effects. In fact, I'm not only going to teach you how to do it, I'm going to do it for you, because in the description below there's a link to download this free FL Studio template that will automate this process for you. The only thing you need to do first is to download and install two free VST plugins. One is the FerricTDS Saturator and the other one is the LePou, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Hybritt Preamp. Links to both are in the description below. If you don't want to download the plugins or the FL Studio file, you can also just follow this video and set it up quite simply for yourself with any other saturator and amp. So let me start by showing you the basics of what's happening. Let me first disable the effect channel so we only hear the kick drum. On the kick drum I loaded up the saturator and an EQ. The saturator will give some extra warmth and fatness to the kick. You can play with saturation if you want to change it a bit. I'm not sure if you will hear the difference in this YouTube video, but if you have some studio monitors or headphones, you should hear a subtle difference when playing with the saturation. Next, I loaded an EQ. Actually, I always load an EQ on every channel, and for the purpose of our techno kick, I cut off everything below 30 Hz and everything above 5 kilo. Some people like to keep higher frequencies in the kick, so that's entirely up to you. No real magic trick so far, but now we're going to send the slightly modified kick to a second channel. I always send it to a second channel so I can fully control the effects without changing the kick itself. On the effect channel I loaded up Fruity Delay. Most of you would probably expect to see a reverb effect here, because most techno kicks are made with reverbs, and I used to do it also with reverbs, but for some reason I prefer a delay now to get that techno rumble effect. The most important thing to do on the delay is to turn the dry knob all the way down, otherwise the delay will also play the kick itself and not only the delay of the kick. So that way you would have two kicks hitting at the same time, and we want to avoid this. Since this is the effect channel, we only want the delay effect without the kick, so I turn it all the way down. You can play with the feedback volume to change the length of the delay effect, or with the time to change the speed of the reverb, but I like to keep it like it is. Secondly, I'm opening up the free preamp effect. In the preamp you can play with the drive to distort the sound of the delay, and you can also play with the low, mid and high to change the EQ of the sound a bit. Let's hear what we came up with so far. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? It needs some EQ now to get rid of the highs, because we only want to hear the lows and some mids of the delay, but you can change this according to the needs in your track. I added a second EQ to get rid of some more of the highs. Last but not least, I added a limiter, or actually a compressor used as a limiter, to sidechain the main kick to the effect, because I don't want to hear the delay as long as the kick is hitting. As you can see in the visual graph here, every time the kick is hitting, the effect is ducking behind the kick. If you didn't download my prepared FL Studio file, you need to set up the sidechain first by selecting your kick, then right-clicking the effect and selecting sidechain to this channel. Once you did this, you can select your kick in the sidechain window of the compressor. If you play the kick now, you can hear the delay ducking behind the kick every time it hits. Et voila! This is how you turn basic kicks into hard-hitting techno kicks. Let's hear some more examples of this. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me, you can download these kicks I created on producerbunker.com. The link to the Ultimate Techno Kickdrum pack is in the description below. Well, that's all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and see you all later. Bye.